Hello, all my dear students. Welcome to our channel SGTeens. Students, today we are going to start a very simple chapter. The chapter जो आपके 9th standard में भी था. The name of the chapter is circles. Right. So you have studied in your 9th standard that what is a circle. So a circle is a collection of all points in a plane which are at constant distance from a fixed point. Okay, I'll just elaborate it. Suppose this is the center. तो सर्कल पे जितने भी पॉइंट्स हैं ये सारे के सारे पॉइंट्स सेंटर से इक्वल डिस्टेंस पे हैं and that distance is called radius. I hope you understand that. Right? Now this is what you have studied in standard 9. So get ready to begin this chapter, and in standard 9th you have also studied what is a chord, segment, sector, arc. So I'll make sure I'll revise everything with you and at the same time cover the new topics of this very interesting but easy chapter, circles of standard 10. Okay, now just think of the three situations that you have got a circle and a line, right? So if you have a circle and a line, then there are three situations, or I can say three possibilities. The line may not intersect the circle. Line circle को intersect नहीं कर रहा है, or a line intersects the circle. Now when the line intersects the circle, it may intersect at 2 points or it may intersect at 1 point. So for a circle and a line, there are three possibilities. The first possibility that the line does not touches the circle, and if it intersects or if it touches, then it may touch at 2 points or 1 point. If it touches the circle at 2 points, say for example A and B, then such a line is called a secant. So a secant means a line which belongs to the plane of the circle and which intersects the circle at 2 points. Right. But if a line intersects a circle only at 1 point, then such a line is called tangent of a circle. Tangent. And the point of intersection, say for example A, is called point of contact. I repeat, this point is called point of contact. So students, please focus on tangent. So I'll focus on the definition now. A tangent to a circle is a line that intersects a circle at only 1 point. And what is that one point called? That one point is called point of contact. I repeat, that point is called point of contact. Clear? Now students, keep in mind that from a given point only one tangent can be drawn. अगर आप सोचते हैं कि नहीं एक पॉइंट से बहुत टेंजेंट हो सकते हैं, so it's not possible. Suppose if I draw a line from A, or if I draw infinite lines from A, so out of those infinite lines, just check how many are tangents. So tangents will be one and only one, because rest of the lines they intersect the circle at 2 points. So from a particular point on a circle, we can draw one and only one tangent. I repeat, there is one and only one tangent through a point of a circle. Fine. Now I want to explain you that if this is a circle and circle has got many points, infinite points are there on the circle, and from the infinite points, for this point we draw one tangent, for this particular point only one tangent, for this point we are drawing here tangent, for this point we are drawing here tangent. So a circle can have infinite tangents, but from a particular point we can draw only one tangent. Correct? Fine. Going further, students, see, this is a circle. AB is a secant here, एंड व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इज इस सीकेंड को मैं नीचे 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 लेता जा रहा हूँ. तो एज आई गो डाउन आप देखो कि ए और बी के बीच में जो डिस्टेंस है ना ये कम होता जा रहा है. एंड अल्टीमेटली आई विल रीच एट अ पॉइंट वेयर ए एंड बी दे बोथ विल कोइंसाइड. कोइंसाइड मतलब ए एंड बी बोथ आर वन एंड द सेम. So when A and B coincide, that point is obviously point of contact, and now we call such secant a tangent because now this line intersects the circle only at one point. So like to highlight one special point of your textbook. The tangent to a circle is a special case of the secant when the two endpoints of the corresponding chord coincide. Right? So every tangent is a special case of secant. ये जो chord के दो end points है ना A B, so they both coincide, and when they coincide means when they become one and the same, then that special case of secant is called a tangent. Correct? Students, now let's go further. Here we have a tangent XY. P is the point of contact and we have the circle with center O. Right? Now what is OP? OP is the radius which is drawn through the point of contact. अब students हमेशा याद रखना, the radius which is drawn through the point of contact is always perpendicular to the tangent. The radius drawn through the point of contact is always perpendicular to tangent. इसका मतलब OP is perpendicular to XY. Now this is what we have to prove in theorem 10.1. Look at the statement. The tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius drawn through the point of contact. Means we need to prove that OP is perpendicular to XY. So we have a circle with center O and a tangent XY and a tangent XY which is intersecting the circle at P, and we need to prove that OP is perpendicular to XY. So how we will prove it? Okay, so for that let us take a point. Let us select a point Q on XY other than P. Then what you need to do? Then you have to join OQ. So take a point Q on tangent XY other than P, means both are separate points P and Q, and then we have to join OQ. Confirm? Keep in mind that this point Q lies outside the circle. Right? So remember students, point Q must lie outside the circle, because if point Q is on the circle or inside the circle, so P and Q are on the same line XY. So if it is on the circle, then XY line will be like this, and if it is like this, then it intersects the circle at 2 points. See, I am drawing very light. Then it intersects the circle at 2 points, then it will be a secant, not a tangent. Also, if it is in the interior of the circle, again it will become a secant and not a tangent. So no need to explain this in the answer. In the answer you need to write the point Q must lie outside the circle. And if you look at the distance OQ and OP, so which distance you find longer, OQ or OP? Obviously OQ, right? So this is what I have written. OQ is longer than the radius OP. OQ in symbolic form OQ greater than OP. Now students, if instead of Q here, if I select Q here, और अगर हम OQ को join करते हैं, so here also you will find that OQ is greater than OP. If I select Q here or here or here, और अगर मैं OQ को join कर दूं, तो you will find that in all the cases OQ is greater than OP. So OQ is greater than OP. It happens for every point on the line XY. Okay? For every point for every point on line XY other than P. Other than P, for every point on line XY, OQ greater than OP holds true. Okay, I'll just add here, since this happens for every point on line XY other than P, so OP is the shortest distance of point O to the points of XY. मतलब XY पे जितने भी पॉइंट्स हैं और O के बीच में जो शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस है ना वो OP है. And always keep in mind that the shortest distance is always the perpendicular, and hence we prove that OP is perpendicular to XY. Right? So OP is perpendicular to XY because OP is the shortest distance. So students, this is a very theoretical approach of the question. हमें prove करना है OP perpendicular to XY. Select a point Q outside the circle. Join OQ. Obviously देखो OQ is greater than OP. और Q आप कहीं पे भी select कर लो on XY. Always you will get OQ greater than OP. So OP is the shortest distance, and the shortest distance is always the perpendicular. So hence we prove that OP is perpendicular to XY. So very short theorem and very simple. If P is a point in the exterior, or I can say outside the circle, then how many tangents can be drawn from this point P? Remember students, tangent is a point which intersects. Tangent is a line that intersects a circle at only one point. So just imagine how many tangents can be drawn from this point P. 1, 2, 3, many. Imagine. Yes students, we can draw only 2 tangents from an point which is outside the circle. Q and R, they both are the point of contact. R is the point of contact of tangent PR, and Q is the point of contact of tangent PQ. Now students, the distance between this point which is outside the circle and the point of contact, this distance is called the length of tangent. I repeat, इस distance को हम कहते हैं length of tangent. So PR is the length of tangent as well as PQ is the length of tangent. So let's underline the definition. The length of the segment of a tangent from an external point P and the point of contact with the circle is called the length of tangent. So in this textbook figure, PT1 and PT2, these two are the length of the tangents. Students, as I told you, PR and PQ, they are the length of tangents. Now the length of tangents which are drawn from a point outside the circle, they are always equal. और ये हमें prove करना है theorem 10.2 में. The statement says that the length of the tangents drawn from external point are equal. It means that we have to prove that PQ and PR, they both are equal. अब कैसे prove करना है? It's very very simple students. Right? So first of all, let me join OP, OQ and OR. So let's join OP, OQ and OR. Now thereafter, look at the two triangles POQ and POR, and let us prove that these two triangles are congruent. So for triangle POQ and triangle POR, OP is equal to OP because that's a common side. OP and OP are common side. OQ and OR, they both are equal because ये दोनों रेडियस है. और अभी हमने थ्योरम 10.1 में सीखा था, radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. Radius which is drawn from point of contact is perpendicular to tangent, means angle OQP and angle ORP, they both are 90 degree each. OP equal to OP common side, OQ equal to OR, they both are radius of the same circle, and angle OQP and angle ORP, they both are equal because they are 90 degree each. So this is what we have written. OP and OP equal, this two angles equal because of theorem 10.1. OQ and OR, they both are radius of the same circle. So triangle POQ and triangle POR, they both are congruent according to RHS. Now because these two triangles are congruent, therefore PQ. So look at the corresponding side of PQ, PR. So PQ and PR, they both are equal. Reason, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. What is PQ? Length of tangent. PR, length of tangent. So the length of tangents are always equal. This is what we have proved in this very simple theorem 10.2. Right? So students, here we complete the first introductory video of chapter circle, and we'll be coming up for many such other videos. So till then, keep connected, and if you are new to our channel, please do not forget to subscribe, and if you love such videos, then you may even share, and if you like, always there is a like button, you can press it. So right now, bye bye from SGTians.